Hello and welcome back. It has been an incredible day of boxing so far. Ty, what have you made of the action so far?
It's been fantastic. I've got to say, we've seen a different approach today. Because it's the final day, because medals are at stake, we've seen a lot of these boxers fight more intelligently. They're a lot more reserved. Rather than going for the knockouts as they were on the Friday and the Saturday, they know that a medal's at stake, so they're fighting intelligently, point scoring. We've seen a much more cautious approach today. We've had a few split decisions, which goes to show that level has sort of, become a lot closer. Any standout moments for you today, Louis?
There's been quite a few. I think Gegic's victory was quite impressive. He seemed to be quite dominant.
It was indeed.
Although he did come up against a very good opponent, to be fair. I think he's probably been one of my standouts so far.
Yeah, I mean...
although there's been a lot of explosive boxing going on already so far. And a shout out to all the boxers here today. Even if you do end up as a runner-up, it's a tremendous achievement to even get to these finals. So hats off to all the boxers.
Absolutely. I mean, I would have to agree with you there. Gegic's performance was solid. He was up against an opponent, Omar Barry, who really brought it and has looked good throughout the tournament. But that right hook of Gegic's, proved to be what we were saying it was all weekend. And in the end, the hard work and determination comes through to show. And Gegic yesterday in the gym after his second victory, it just goes to show. We've also had some other fantastic bouts today. We had Terry Krubu of Southampton.
Terry Krubu,
again, what a polished boxer. Some of that head movement, that footwork, I mean, it was fantastic, wasn't it?
It was, but his opponent actually, took it to him as well, though. It was not a walkover for Terry Krubu by any means. I was listening to the officials as I was announcing, and actually, I wasn't actually completely sure whether it wasn't actually going to go his way because it was a split decision.
Absolutely.
But I think he just had the better of his opponent in the end, and I think his quality told.
Yeah, another boxer I'd like to mention is Mohammed. I believe it was Mohammed Hussein. He looked fantastic. He was up against Liverpool's Trainer. Trainer had a fantastic victory yesterday. So I was actually going into that bout thinking that Trainer would be the favourite. However, Hussein had some spectacular ducking skills. And every time Trainer tried to put a combination together, we saw Hussein was out of the way and then was landing combinations of his own immediately. So a fantastic performance. But of course, we've got a lot of fantastic boxing to look forward to later on, don't we?
We're in for a treat.
Anything that you're excited about seeing later?
Well, I think the final bout of today, Nowicki against Perkins, is going to be absolutely gigantic.
That should be
a repeat of last year's final as well. A grudge match, as you might want to put it.
Yeah, Nowicki the favourite, of course, but you have to take into the account that yesterday against Northumbria's Farrell, he did take some abuse throughout those 3 rounds, was hit with some big shots, so he might not be at his freshest, and this could be a real big chance for Perkins to sort of take that title away from him.
You're quite right, but whatever happens, it's going to be one hell of a fight.
It is indeed.
So that's all we have so far today. Let's take a look at yesterday's highlights.
Yesterday saw the action from the second day of the 2018 BUCS Boxing Championships here at the Stanley Matthews Sports Centre in Stoke-on-Trent. During this we saw big heavyweight battles, some very fast-paced light and medium weight battles in all classes and all abilities. We also saw our first knockout of the weekend from Adinoy Azigi from Nottingham Trent University. We also saw victories from NTU boxers as well as Northumbria, and a big win for Lazicki from Sheffield Hallam. We're now going to take a look back at the Day 2 highlights.
Both waiting for each other to pounce. It's definitely a game of boxing chess here. Lefts and rights.
Briefly on the ropes there.
Second bout on ring 1 is underway. And it is Hassan Ahmed of Northumbria.
Again, the body shot from Anklet.
Oh,
No, the referee's called it off.
Hear that last shot I could hear from up here, that right hook.
Omnisand coming out with
This is unbelievable.
frightening pace. As the referee issues another standing count.
We have another standing count, don't forget.
And the referee says it's over.
Oh, he stopped
It's
it.
over, Trainer with the win.
Unbelievable.
On his face says, oh, he doesn't think there should be a standing count there.
No, and the crowd are outraged, but the referee has called it.
The referee's called it, and Kayani cannot believe it.
Our first split decision of the day.
Wow, I have my first wrong outcome today.
The standard of boxing today has been outrageous.
I think Enabuje has injured his left arm.
Ziggy lands again,
His
and
mouth
again.
guard's out. His mouth guard's out. He can take many more, and he's wobbled it. Spaghetti legs, and it's the end. Ozigi just one too many punches for Burridge.
Wow. Shock win here. Vicky has won this tournament 2 years in a row. This will be his third year in a row if he is to be successful. Vicky exploding against the ropes here. Got Farrell up against the ropes. Farrell's answering back.
Saved by the klaxon. That was starting to get really heated. It's a shame the klaxon actually went.
Too close to call at this stage.
Is neck and neck. Oh, and it's Levicki. It's the narrowest of victories, but the two-time national champion.
It looks like the action's getting back underway. Let's get back to our commentator with Matt Bates and Itai. Stop. You better get going.
And we are just about to get underway in ring 2. We have got in the blue corner Jade Pearce of Sheffield, and in the red corner Alexandra Durrant of Nottingham. Now, a little fun fact for you. Jade Pearce is actually the girlfriend of favourite in the men's competition, Rizad Lewicki, who is up later in round 1.
We are back now with the action in ring number 1. And the next bout coming up will be Canterbury's Oliver Watson taking on UEA's Tapiwanashe Makado. The boxes are just being announced, and this
Of
should be
course.
underway shortly.
If you want to watch, there's 2 streams that you can watch. If you head to Staffs TV, you can listen to us on the first stream, or if you want to watch the second stream, you can select that on the website. We also want to know what your thoughts are on the fantastic finals that are on offer today, so you can tweet in at OMG Staffs or at Staffs TV, and we would love to hear what you think.
Referee just giving his final instructions here to Canterbury's Watson and UEA's Tapiwanashe Mikado. Everything set to go. Watson in the red corner representing Canterbury, Mikado in the blue corner representing UEA.
Here we go in ring 1 to get the boxing back underway this afternoon. It is 3:25 in the afternoon. And the centre referee just signals towards the timer, and he gets the bout underway.
Mikado pushing the pace immediately now. Watson fires back with a right hook. Quick combination here by Mikado. There's some extreme speed being shown by both of these boxers as Watson lands a good combination. Mikado firing back now. Excellent. Both boxers landing early on in round 1. Mikado connects with the left hook and a good combination.
He already looks the more accurate in this bout.
Watson trying to put something together now. Feeling each other out here. Feeling out process. Mikado connects with the left hook. Misses with the uppercut. Good duck by Watson as he connects with the right.
Mikado just taking steps around the ring.
Oh, Watson landed a couple of blows there.
But Mikado is coming back trying to connect with that right hook.
Good combination by Mikado now. Oh, lovely 1-2. Watson replies with a 1-2 of his own.
Both components just eyeing themselves up.
Mikado readjusting himself, walking around the ring now.
Just strutting around the ring at the moment.
Some sort of strategy perhaps to get into opponent's head as Watson lands a big right and another. Mikado, lovely uppercut with the left there. Watson firing back.
Watson with that left-handed jab looking pretty dangerous as Mikado comes forward. And now they're both vying each other again, looking for the breakthrough. Who's going to make the first attack? It's Watson and he comes in with a body attack.
Moving in, Mikado connects with a nice combination, ending with a body shot. Oh, Mikado connects with a left hook there. Body shot there by Watson.
Another body shot by Watson as Mikado misses.
Back and forth here in the first round.
The pace has certainly slowed up here as they both look to tactically win this bout rather than forcefully burning the energy. It looks like because they're lightweights, it looks like they are saving
Watson
themselves.
Connects. Oh, big right and a replied with a left by Mikado. Good left jab by Mikado. Watson going downstairs to the body.
Mikado just dodging that right hook from Watson.
First round coming to an end here as a wild swing by Watson misses. Both boxers trading punches here late in the first. Excellent first round there, Matt.
Fairly even, wasn't it?
Was indeed. I liked some of that strutting around that Mikado was doing, sort of trying to maybe get into the head of his opponent as he walked around to readjust himself. But both boxers landed in there. I don't know who I'd edge that one to. Fairly close, yes.
I think Mikado might just have the upper hand in this one at the moment. Just because of the confidence he is showing, and Watson is, as you said, they're both hitting. Watson is hitting the mark, however Mikado just seems to be on the ascendancy a little bit.
Absolutely. As both boxers receive the last instructions from their coaches, before we take on this second round. Coaches are now exiting the ring, and we'll be back underway with the second round shortly.
Boxers just told to go back to their corners,
And we're off.
before the bout begins, and it's Watson who gets the first blow.
Watson firing combinations here. Mikado replies with a combination of his own. Good left jabs by Mikado. Good combination by Watson.
Watson's cross looks pretty dangerous at the moment. However, Mikado's jab looks to be picking up some points for him.
Good head movement by Watson there to duck out of the way of Mikado's combination. Mikado connects this time but eats a right hook. Watson connects again. 1-2 by Watson. 1-2 by Mikado. Another. Mikado now has his opponent backed against the ropes.
Watson seems to be riding these attacks from Mikado quite well at the moment. However, when Watson goes forward, Mikado's guard goes a little bit loose. Both of them slowing the tempo.
Oh, Watson connects with a phenomenal left hook there.
But Mikado came back in that flurry to knock Watson on the chin.
That was probably the biggest shot of the bout as of yet, that left hook thrown by Watson. Mikado now lands. Both boxers quite active here in round two. Watson's picked the pace up slightly.
Both boxers look a little tired after the flurries that have occurred in this bout so far. And Mikado
Watson
goes
connects
forward.
with another left. Good head movement from Watson. He's ducking and dodging out of the way of these shots fired by Mikado. Good right there by Watson. Connects again with a left. Body shot thrown by Watson now. Mikado now landing a couple of his own. Both boxers landing their target here towards the end of round two. Oh, good right hook by Watson.
Both of them coming together there in a flurry of punches and a melee of arms and gloves.
Combination thrown by Mikado now.
Body shot from Watson hits its mark. Both of them trying to put each other off as Watson ducks out of the way of an attack from Mikado.
Mikado with a right jab. Watson with a left jab.
Final
Approaching
10
the end of
seconds of the
round
round.
two now, and both boxers picking it up now, throwing combinations. They know it's close.
That right hand from Watson right at the very end connected with Mikado, and that could prove pivotal. That might have shaken Mikado going into round three.
Very, very close bout so far. Very hard to call. I can't call it. I think it's fairly even. Everything to box for in round three.
Certainly agree. Definitely when the referee knocked then to end that round, I think that really spurred on two boxers to just come out and decide and try and get those points, what was a very cagey second round.
Absolutely. I mean, I think, like you say, they were very aware that that round was up for grabs. So when they heard that last 10 seconds coming in, they decided to start getting a bit more active just to try and steal the round.
For definite. They just received their words of warning, words from the coaches before round three. The referee has pulled them up. The cornermen are now leaving the ring. And we begin round three.
Everything to box for here in round three as Mikado comes out swinging. Good combination landed by Mikado now, pushing the pace a bit. He's stepped things up slightly. Watson trying to rally back now. Mikado with a 1-2. Watson fires a left. Good combination, good 1-2 by Watson. Mikado now with the combination. Both boxers landing. Oh, a big right hook there by Watson.
Mikado's body shots to and then going upstairs.
Another big right hook by Watson, and he's connected with that punch on a few occasions throughout this bout.
As Watson and Mikado go in for a clinch, the referee has just brought them together. Mikado goes for an uppercut but misses, and Watson goes straight in for the body shot.
Mikado looking a bit tired now.
That right hand again from Watson proving to be dangerous for Mikado, but Mikado goes back with a right hand cross.
Watson pushing the pace forward now. Mikado connects with a combination. Watson pushing forward. Watson firing a combination, but Mikado ducks. Mikado gets caught with a left.
The speed of this bout is certainly picking up a little bit after a fairly slow first 2 rounds. Both of them ducking and weaving to try and benefit, and body shot there from Watson connects to Mikado's chest.
Watson
and another one.
Piecing together a combination now.
That right hand connects again to Mikado's cheek.
It's all going to come down to these dying seconds here in round 3 in a very close bout.
Both of them
Mikado's punching slowed down, but Watson continuing his barrage. Mikado now trying to rally back. Mikado with a right. Mikado now backs away. Watson pursues. Oh, a big right hook by Watson. Watson now pushing the pace. Referee breaks them up. Watson continues his barrage of punches.
Another body shot. About 3 consecutive body shots there, and another one from Watson.
Watson getting the better of his opponent late in the 3rd. Connects again with another right hook. Big right by Watson. Mikado looking like he's tired here. And that's a count now. A count in favor of Watson. Mikado now looking quite bewildered here.
Watson looks pumped.
Referee has said he's okay to continue, and it's all over here. And you've got to think that that standing count at the end of round 3 benefits Watson, and that decision will probably go to him.
Definitely. I think he was in the ascendancy, as you said, in the final half of that round. I think that definitely he has got the points to complete a victory here. In ring 2, very briefly, Jade Pierce, who I mentioned at the start of this second half of commentary today, has just lost against her opponent from Nottingham, Alexandra Durrant. Jade Pierce, of course, the girlfriend of Rizard Lewicki, who comes up in ring 1 later, which I'm very much looking forward to. Now, as we
wait for the decision here in ring 1 between UEA's Tapiwa Nashe Mikado against Canterbury's Oliver Watson.
Oliver Watson sporting the Scottish flag on his trunks. Oliver Watson looks a little bit battered up compared to his opponent. However, we'll see which way this one goes.
And here comes the decision. It's unanimous.
The winner and the National University champion. In the red corner.
As predicted, in the red corner, Canterbury's Oliver Watson wins the gold medal. Tapiwa Nashe Mikado coming with the silver. I think it was that last round it came down to, wasn't it?
Certainly, yeah. It was the flurry of body shots that were really taking Mikado by storm, really. And he's done very well. He looks happy now, but to begin with, I think it's more relief in Watson's eyes than it is happiness, because he knew that was such a tight fight, such a tight bout. There he is now chatting to what I believe could be his father, and he's posing to the camera as you would as a champion. Well done, Oliver Watson. He will go over to the medal area in a minute to collect his gold. But now, coming up, we have Rohan Wardale in the blue against Callum Brownstein from Northumbria in the red. Rohan Wardale, of course, is from Hallam University, Sheffield Hallam. This could be interesting. I remember watching Rohan Wardale yesterday.
That fantastic display, wasn't it?
Very dangerous, very dangerous. Here we go. We're just waiting for the announcement now.
A massive round of applause for Northumbria's Callum Brownstein, as they've got so many competitors in the building cheering on their own. And in the blue corner, Sheffield Hallam's Rohan Wardale, who had a spectacular performance yesterday.
There is a huge following from Northumbria, as we said, and I've got a feeling that the volume here in this place will crank up a little bit for this bout.
And we are off.
Electric start there as Callum Brownstein piles on the pressure, but Rohan Wardale counteracts and goes with a right hook. Body shot from Wardale, but Wardale gets taken hits as he goes into the ascendancy.
Brownstein looking to be the more dangerous boxer early here, but Wardale rallying back. Big shots being fired by both of these boxers early in round one. Wardale moving forward now. Good ducking and head movement by Wardale as he lands a combination of his own, but Brownstein rallies back. Brownstein, both boxers missing with overhand rights there.
Fantastic left hook there from...
Spectacular movement by both boxers here.
From Brownstein.
Oh, big shot landed by Wardale. Brownstein replies with a left hook of his own. We could hear that one from up here. Quick-paced bout here taking place in round one. Both boxers having some success early. Brownstein firing a combination.
Brownstein looks to be going hell for leather in this one in round one. But I think Brownstein is setting the tempo, but Wardale is trying to fight back. He knows that Brownstein is on the upper hand, but he's going to try to get his points. Wardale goes for the body, and again for the head. Wardale aiming for the body now in these final stages of round one, but he jabs towards the head, and again, Wardale in the ascendancy, but Brownstein trying to come back. Brownstein with a right hand. Left jab from Brownstein. And a body shot from Brownstein as Wardale ducks, and a fantastic body shot from Wardale.
Oh, good solid left hook from Wardale, and another one. Eats a left hook though. Brownstein pushing forward now.
Brownstein looks tired already.
Oh, a lovely little uppercut there. Uppercut body shot by Wardale as Brownstein continues to push forward. Wardale connecting though. Big left missing. Brownstein blocking these punches quite well. Good left hook there by Brownstein.
Wardale going right for jabs.
Missing. Oh, a big uppercut there by Wardale. Wardale going down to the body now. Missing with the right.
Wardale looking very dangerous with that left hook there.
Both boxers with some good head movement here, making their opponents miss on frequent occasions. A fantastic round one, very fast-paced. Again, as we've witnessed all day, an extremely close call if you ask me. And that's what tends to happen here when we reach the latter stages of the tournament. Everyone comes out swinging in day one and day two, but when it comes time for the actual medals, you know, a lot is at stake. So boxers are a lot more reserved. There's a lot more point scoring involved, and I think that's what we're seeing today. With regards to Brownstein against Wardell, a very close first round. It'll be interesting to see how the judges score that one. Just looking at Brownstein now through the camera, he looks exhausted because he really threw everything he had in this tank. It will be interesting to see what happens here as we approach the beginning of round two.
You're completely right. Brownstein looks tired already. He was trying to go for the body of Wardell later in that first round, sorry. However, he looked like he was falling to the floor rather than trying to make connections with his punches as Wardell comes forward. Wardell, who I think ended the round with the ascendancy in the last before the break, and now he's coming forward again with a combination uppercut there, hurting Brownstein. Brownstein coming back with a left hook and a combination from right to left. Ducks under Wardell's attack. Wardell going for the body again. Wardell aiming for the body as he did in the first round. Wardell with a jab. Both these boxers very even at the moment. Now Wardell with another body shot. Body shots are doing damage. Brownstein looks to be staggering due to these powerful shots by Wardell, especially to the body. Brownstein looks like he's really struggling at the moment, and another headshot from Wardell. The combinations from Wardell at the moment are really good, really good.
Wardell has really picked the pace up in this second round.
Brownstein misses with a wild right hand. Brownstein looks tired, really tired, as he goes in for a jab. Oh, fantastic hit by Wardell. Brownstein dropped his guard and Wardell was straight in there with a right hand. Powerful, very powerful. Left jab from Wardell. Left hook, right cross from Wardell. As Brownstein just looks to ride the storm at the moment, but he's not doing it too well. As Wardell comes forward with another body shot and a combination. Body shot again by Wardell as he ducks under Brownstein's sort of mere lame attempts to try and hit Wardell. Brownstein looks really tired, as we said. He's been asked to keep his head above. Keep his head higher as he ducks underneath Wardell's punches, but Wardell goes for a combination towards the head and a fantastic uppercut, very clean, almost knocking the nose of Brownstein. Brownstein looks like he's a little bit delusioned at the moment. I could see this one going to a TKO as Brownstein goes for the body. So does Wardell. As they clinch. And Brownstein has been told off by the referee for clinching. But Brownstein goes forward, but Wardell punches before him. Fantastic duck by Wardell, and then goes for the body and an uppercut that sees Brownstein's head go to the sky. A jab from Wardell and an uppercut. Brownstein trying to beat Wardell at his own game, but Wardell there, I think, had the round. Brownstein is looking very tired at the moment.
What a fantastic round there from Wardell. Absolutely incredible performance. He really stepped things up, whereas round one seemed to be fairly close. I think it's safe to say that Wardell edged that second round.
These two boys are in the weight. They're under 64 and 11 to 20. They've had 11 to 20 bouts. And you can see they're both accomplished boxers. However, Rohan Wardell, looks to be on the upper hand. It's the uppercut, as his coach has just said, that is the danger factor. However, Brownstein looks a little bit tired. His head was rested against the corner there of the ring as he talks to his Northumbrian coach. Round three begins. Wardell looks a bit more confident.
We are off. Round three now. Brownstein needs to piece something together. Straight away, Wardell coming up with combinations. Brownstein Oh, Wardell connecting again with the 1-2. Wardell pushing forward, seems to be the fresher fighter here in round 3, continuing that pace that he set in the second round. Brownstein, though, looking slightly fresher than he did at the end of the second. Let's see if he can piece something together here. Wardell connects with an overhand right. Wardell now putting together quick combinations here. Oh, massive right hook thrown by Wardell.
It was the left that followed up as well.
It
Absolutely incredible.
It doesn't seem to have phased Brownstein, who is still pushing forward. Wardell goes low to the body. I tell you what, Wardell has hit his opponent with some absolute bombs here, but much credit to Brownstein, who's still pushing forward. Wardell working well there in the pocket.
Huge hit from the left hand there by Wardell. Huge.
Brownstein still pushing forward. Connects with the left hook.
Give Brownstein credit, he's not giving up here.
Brownstein misses, Wardell punishes him for it. Uppercut there with the left by Wardell. Wardell again now.
Another uppercut from Wardell hitting its mark.
Brownstein pushing forward, but his punches seem to have lost a bit of power. Wardell still looking fresh. Good left jab by Wardell. Good head movement. Wardell connects again. Oh, lovely uppercut with the left. And to the body. Brownstein fires back. This is a brawl. Good footwork there by Wardell, moving in and out of the pocket.
Brownstein trying to hit Wardell, but Wardell's guard seems to be pretty strong at the moment.
Wardell connects, Brownstein fires back.
Another
quick hands
uppercut.
here. Quick hands from Wardell.
You can see the focus in Wardell's eyes at the moment.
Wardell
goes for another uppercut, and another roundhouse from the left, and another hook from the right.
Wardell does not seem to be tiring late in round 3. If anything, he seems to be getting fresher and fresher. Good footwork and head movement from Wardell. Peppers his opponent with a left jab, comes in with a right hook. Brownstein needs to put something together here. Another uppercut from Wardell. Brownstein lands a few of his own. He's doing what he can. He's going for broke. And it's all over. Fantastic performance from both these boxers. And everybody here in the arena is applauding. Fantastic display. I'd have to edge that one to Wardell. What were your thoughts?
So would I. Brownstein knows that he's been in a tough fight here. For definite. He grimaces as he goes towards his corner. Wardell actually smiling at his coach. I think Wardell knows it. I think we know it. Wardell is a champion. He had Brownstein in the defense, a lot of that, and Brownstein, when he wanted to attack, did not have the energy after a breathtaking first round.
As the boxers shake hands, and we are waiting here for our decision. And here comes the decision.
The winner and National University champion are unanimous.
It's a unanimous decision. And it's the blue corner. It is Sheffield. It is Sheffield Hallam's Rohan Wardell, who has won the gold here at the BUCS 2018 Boxing Championships. A solid performance from him yesterday, and that put it all together nicely today to win the gold. Nonetheless, you've got to give it up for Callum Brownstein from Northumbria, who really took some big shots in the second round and still ended the bout on his feet, looking for that one punch to end things. Fantastic performance from both boxers.
Definitely give him a lot of credit, because he really did struggle in that bout. But he carried on, as we saw yesterday with Burridge and a Ziggy, who is coming up next. Next up is, as I said, Adenoyi Ozigi from NTU in the blue corner, Nottingham Trent that is, and he is facing Richard Roberts Popham from Leeds Beckett in the red corner.
Yep.
Ozigi, as if you were watching yesterday, you would have saw the highlight of the day, that punch from Burridge, or that punch from Ozigi on Burridge. He had Burridge all over the place. Burridge could have been just stumbling. He was stumbling into the ropes, and on my word, I can't even describe it because it was so good. So I'm looking forward to see whether Ozigi can cause any more fireworks today, as he just gets his boxing gloves on from his corner man.
It was a fantastic display by Ozigi yesterday. In round one, he sort of sat back, picked his shots wisely, but in round two, he was ferocious, and that's what got him that sort of moment of the day yesterday. But Lead Beckett, Richard Roberts Popham, by no means any walkover. I expect this to be an extremely interesting bout.
I wonder if Ozigi will take the same tactic as he did yesterday, where he a fairly cagey start, understanding where his opponent's strengths and weaknesses are, and then in the second round coming out and using everything that he's got to try and get through round two and get on the upper hand in round three. However, compared to Burridge, Richard Roberts Popham today looks like already a little bit more of a menacing challenge to Ozigi. This is going to be a bout and a half. You can see the eyes of Roberts Popham there. He is, I certainly want to be facing him in the ring.
Tremendous support for Ozigi there as the whole arena erupts, probably remembering that spectacular moment yesterday, as we are all set for round one of this bout for the medals. And we are off. Ozigi pushing forward immediately. Roberts Popham staying composed. Ozigi fires a low left hook. Roberts Popham pushing forward here. I think we're seeing a similar strategy from Ozigi as we did yesterday, where he lets his opponent push forward. Roberts Popham trying to put something together.
Notice Ozigi's very low guard at the moment. What he's trying to do is use his speed and his agility to dodge punches rather than take the blows, which I think is a good tactic going into round one, because you go into round two less affected by your opponent. And there he is, a jab through the guard of Popham.
Ozigi definitely sitting back a little bit, analysing his rival's movements, hitting with some low left jabs, but not throwing any haymakers here in round one just yet. And as I say, a very similar strategy to what we saw him do yesterday, but we know that the accuracy of his punches is there, and it's only a matter of time before he starts landing.
He's just buying his time, as he has a jab fended off by Roberts Popham.
But this is smart work by Roberts Popham here. He's not pushing forward too much and wasting all his energy. Ozigi very much a counter puncher here in round one. Throws a big left. Connects with a left jab. Popham fires back now. Ozigi, his boxing gloves aren't even protecting his head. He's got confidence in his speed and in his dodging ability. He's not protecting himself.
Neither is Roberts Popham.
This is how much confidence he fights with. Extremely confident boxer is Nottingham Trent's Ozigi. Roberts Popham pushes forward. Ozigi lands a couple of lefts. Oh, a big left by Ozigi now. Roberts Popham didn't like that and fires a left back of his own.
Ozigi just prancing around the ring at the moment. He knows he's near the ropes. However, he comes forward with a wild right hand, but just misses Roberts Popham.
Oh,
as he dodges out
Roberts
the way.
Popham connects with a left jab there. Clean connection. Oh, big combination by Ozigi now. Excellent head movement. Can this, my God, he can move. Instructions coming from Ozigi's coaches for him to wait for it. He's definitely looking to counter punch here. That's where he has most success, and that's where he had success yesterday. And that's it for round one.
Definitely an interesting bout at the moment, but pretty cagey to start off with. But yes, as we saw, Ozigi just buying time. I would expect that he would throw a few more exhilarating punches coming into the next round, as they just get their fluids. Roberts Popham knows he's in a fight with Ozigi, but then again, Ozigi knows he's in a fight with Roberts Popham. I feel like Roberts Popham at the moment, through the way he appears in the ring, seems to be on the upper hand at the moment. However, do not write off Ozigi, as we saw yesterday. He can come back and essentially knock the sense out of his opponent. Here we go. Round 2 is on its way. Roberts Popham sniffs the air and sniffs the fear in Ozigi. But has he smelt anything? Has Ozigi got any fear? He showed no fear yesterday, and to be fair, he's showing no fear today as he goes in for a jab.
Popham fires a couple of shots. Ozigi is already gone though. Again, Ozigi lowers his hands, not protecting himself. He's confident in his movement, but Popham connects with the left. Combination thrown by Ozigi. Popham with a body shot. Oh, a lovely left hook there by Ozigi from Nottingham Trent. Big right hand thrown as well. Popham now throws a right of his own. Roberts Popham with a left hook.
The big punches from Ozigi are starting to come out now as Ozigi goes to the body.
Ozigi, nice left jab. Both boxers firing shots here in midway through round 2. Ozigi ducking, dodging, hands low, quick movement. Roberts Popham trying to chase him down and connect.
It's really tense
lovely
here.
left jab there by Ozigi.
I can feel the tension in my seat, and I'm sitting up in the air here. The crowd is really getting behind Roberts Popham at the moment, but Ozigi fires!
Good connection there by Ozigi as that right found its landmark. Popham, though, wants to push forward. Oh, Popham, lovely right hook there by Popham. And that's the cleanest blow he's had of the bout so far, I would say.
For definite.
Ozigi still looking extremely quick, though. Hasn't slowed him down.
Both of these boys exuding confidence at the moment as they again start vying for their spot and waiting
Ozigi,
for that opportunity.
That left jab's been very effective for Ozigi throughout, and it helps him gauge distance to throw that big right, which he just threw there, and connects. A left hook now to the body from Ozigi. Popham fires a combination back, but Ozigi blocks. Ozigi now light on his feet, throws a good left. Excellent movement.
Fantastic knock there from Ozigi to attack and then get straight under Robert Popham's right hand. So he avoids any damage whatsoever. Ozigi now almost dancing around the ring as he goes for a left hook.
Ozigi pushing the pace forward. Popham looking to put something together.
Popham misses with a left jab.
Oh,
Little bit of a flurry late on at the end there. However, I cannot call that one. Where do you think it will go?
I have no idea. It's very close, and I think that Ozigi, he's definitely got a lot of energy in the gas tank, and hopefully we see that come out here in round 3. I think he was waiting for Popham to be a bit reckless and push the pace, but Popham staying level-headed, and that's made for an extremely close bout so far.
Extremely so. I think Popham's watched Ozigi's fight, and he knows that when he attacks, that's when Ozigi will attack as well. However, it's still quite cagey. Both of them are vying for that chance, that opportunity to break into their opponent. It could go either way. If one of these boxers comes out in round 3 and he goes hell for leather, it could change the match. It could be extremely pivotal, not only for the person who goes hell for leather, but for the athlete who doesn't and actually buys his time and waits for the right opportunity as round 3 gets underway.
Round 3 now, and everything to box for here. As I say, both boxers have been fairly reserved up till now. And as you just mentioned, Matt, if one of them goes for broke now, that could sway the judge's decision in their favor. They need to let go a little bit. A lot of point scoring and strategical movements going on.
However, if one of them does go hell for leather, then that leaves them open for a counter punch,
Ooh,
which
big
is what I
left
think
hook
they're
by
scared of.
Ozigi now picking up the pace, but Popham connects with a combination of his own. Roberts Popham is not giving up here at all. Oh, lovely left hook there thrown by Ozigi. And another combination. Ozigi starting to lift the tension a bit. Goes to the body. Oh, vicious right hook there by Ozigi.
These are the
He's
fiery
picking
punches.
up the pace.
These are the fiery punches that we were talking about to begin with.
Oh, and now Ozigi he's searching for his opponent now. Pursuing him, hunting him down. He says, come on, he raises his hands, firing combinations. And here comes that energy we saw yesterday. Excellent combination by Ozigi.
Huge
Shrugging
roars
his
from the
shoulders.
crowd.
What a performance we're witnessing now in round 3.
This is what we were talking about with Ozigi. The big punches are coming out now. And he's really got the upper hand on Roberts Popham as the crowd go wild behind him. He hits Robert Popham again. He ducks from Robert Popham and swings with a left, however it sails wide.
Good combination by Ozigi. Roberts Popham needs to put something together now. I think this round 3 has been very one-sided. Good straight left there by Ozigi.
Breaking the guard of Roberts Popham.
Oh, Roberts Popham with a combination now. But Ozigi blocks.
You can't take your eyes off this one.
Ozigi connects with a straight left. Big right hand by Ozigi. Ozigi mixing it up nicely. Body shots, head shots, but Popham connects with a straight left hook. Ozigi with a left now. Oh, big right hand by Ozigi.
I think both of them
Another
are fatiguing.
left.
But Ozigi is coming. Ozigi is coming. He knows that he's got the points in this round already. However, Roberts Popham will look to fight back in the final 10 seconds.
Here comes Ozigi with another flurry. Popham going for it as well. What a fantastic way to end this bout. Both of these boxers want the gold medal. Spectacular bout there.
They both know that was a fantastic bout. Look at them. Look at them. They're both proud of what they've achieved. And they just embraced as if to say, thank you very much. I really enjoyed it.
I've got to say, I think Ozigi stepped up the pace there in that third round and probably did enough to earn himself the third round victory, but it all comes down to how the judges scored rounds 1 and 2, where Ozigi was slightly more reserved. We're here waiting for the decision.
I feel like definitely Ozigi has got round 3 in the bag after that special performance where he really let rip and certainly connected a lot more than Roberts Popham and put Roberts Popham on the back foot. Let's just see where this one goes. Roberts Popham looked the happier after the bout had finished, so maybe he thinks it will go his way. Here we go. It's Ozigi!
And he's done it! Ozigi wins the gold after a fantastic performance in round 3. And Matt, I'm telling you, Roberts Popham did his thing, but Ozigi needed to dig deep in that third, and he did, didn't he?
That was brilliant, as chants from the NTU crowd chanting Ozigi's name. I think, as you said, that round 3, it was incredible from Ozigi's point of view. Roberts Popham did what he could to ride the storm, and Ozigi there, waiting for his moments, as if tiring out Roberts Popham, giving Roberts Popham a full sense of hope. And then he came in, round 3, bang, 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 one after the other. Fantastic boxing by both of them.
A great performance,
especially Ozigi.
From Nottingham Trent's Adinoyi Ozigi, who takes the gold. There we see Roberts Popham collecting his silver medal, taking a few photographs there with his coach. We are back in ring one as we approach the latter stages of today, and we have Wolverhampton's David Adeleye in the red corner taking on Derby's Lewis Woodcock Hackshaw in the blue corner. Now these are heavyweights, these are 91 kg and above, 11 to 20 bouts. Expect some big shots to be thrown in this one.
You can tell they're heavyweights. Look at the size of them.
Absolutely, I think these are two of the biggest guys we've seen all weekend, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm scared, and I'm up here in the gantry.
I'm good, I'm up here in the balcony and not down there, Matt.
This one should certainly be interesting. One that we haven't personally identified as a highlight. However, looking at these two complete specimens, I think this could be, we could see some huge punches and possibly another highlight of the day. I must say, David Adeleye from Wolverhampton, he's been looking at his opponent. He might not be now, but he has been looking at his opponent. His opponent's having nothing of it, but
sizing
you
him
can
up.
see the game face, and he's trying to get into the mind of Lewis Woodcock Hackshaw. David Adeleye there, just leaning on the ring, as if it's his home, and he's making these noises and shaking the ring, and so Woodcock Hackshaw can see the ring, the ropes shaking in front of him, and he knows the presence that is behind him.
He doesn't seem bothered though. Seems very much had a lot of confidence in himself as well. It's going to be interesting. I expect fireworks early on in this one.
You can tell that both of these are two different characters. David Adeleye, someone who likes to get into the face of the opposition. However, Woodcock Hackshaw, someone who is quieter, who knows his game plan. He looks like he has a plan, and he is very focused. I certainly wouldn't want to cross these two men in the street, let alone in a boxing ring. David Adeleye has Big Dave written on his trunks, and I think that's an apt description, to be honest.
Well, we haven't seen either one of these boxers in this competition so far, as they come through to the final due to very few participants in that huge weight class. But both boxers looking extremely composed and ready for this one. I'm excited to see a heavyweight bout.
Oh yeah, just to clarify, these are the weight is 91 plus, and both of these boxers have 11 to 20 bouts underneath their name. This is the biggest or heaviest bout that we are going to see today. Here is the announcement. Oh, I don't know if you heard that listening in. However, there was a huge following for Wolverhampton's David Adeleye.
Here we are.
Dog chants, chanting him on, getting him into the zone.
Both boxers staring into each other's eyes now as the referee gives his final instructions. The boxers touch gloves, return to their corners, waiting for the signal now. And we are off. Immediately, Adeleye comes through. Woodcock Hackshaw fires a left. Woodcock Hackshaw fires another left hook to the body. Swings wildly with a left hook. Adeleye staying composed here.
I already cannot take my eyes off this one. You just think that someone's going to drop any minute with these huge punches that are being thrown here.
Woodcock Hackshaw, the more active fighter early on here, but Adeleye just taking his time.
Seems to be parrying Wookshaw.
Oh, lovely uppercut there by Adeleye.
Seems to be parrying Hackshaw's punches very, very easily.
Adeleye with the left hook. Woodcock Hackshaw now piecing things together. Good head movement there by Woodcock Hackshaw. Adeleye now moving in. Lovely right hook there by Woodcock Hackshaw, but Adeleye responds. As the referee separates the two boxers, and we're back underway. Oh, brutal right hook thrown by Woodcock Hackshaw. Adeleye responds with a couple of rights of his own. Adeleye pushing the pace now, backing his opponent up against the ropes. Woodcock Hackshaw with an uppercut to the body. Oh, big right hook. Massive right hook by David Adeleye, and that drops his opponent to the ground. He's back up now. The referee's giving him a count.
Did you see that?
And we
That
are
was
back.
huge.
We are back now, and Adeleye straight away pushing the pace after that knockdown. Adeleye throwing bombs here, and he's got another knockdown. The referee issuing Woodcock Hackshaw with another count, and that is spectacular boxing from Wolverhampton's David Adeleye.
I can't believe it. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
The referee has let them continue straight away. Adeleye pursuing right uppercut. Woodcock Hackshaw trying to tie him up here, get his momentum back. And that's a third count in rapid succession here for Woodcock Hackshaw.
It all started.
And it is all over.
It's over already.
Round one. And David Adeleye, representing Wolverhampton University, has taken the win in the very first round. And that's what you get in these heavyweight categories.
It's got to be a first in this BUCS Boxing Championships this year. Absolutely insane boxing from David Adeleye. I think it all started with that when Woodcock Hackshaw came forward, and then because his punch did not connect, then Adeleye came in with a really powerful right hand uppercut that knocked the wind out of Woodcock Hackshaw, and from then on Woodcock Hackshaw was on the back foot. He was put up against the ropes after the first count, and then from then on it was all David Adeleye. Woodcock Hackshaw was rocked by that shot as he put him on the floor.
I think it's definitely Woodcock Hackshaw came out pushing the pace, landed a few good shots, but David Adeleye never looked too phased. I think he let his opponent get off some shots, and when he saw his opponent had maybe even tired, because that's what happens early on in these heavyweight bouts, you tire really quickly. He saw his opponent had thrown a few punches and then thought, right, it's my turn now. And he connected with some vicious right hooks, and that was all she wrote.
Brilliantly described there, brilliantly described. I could not put it any better myself. As he laps up the glory, well deserved, because, and I'm not sure if you can see in your TV screen, however, Woodcock Hackshaw is now being checked by the medics after that, after the consecutive blows that he conceded from David Adeleye. Definitely one to watch in the future, because the power of that man was scary.
There is Wolverhampton's David Adeleye with his team that have come to support him here. The BUCS 2018 heavyweight champion. And now, moving back to ring one, we have the next bout of the day. Back in ring two, Spectacular bout taking place now between Sheffield's Vlad Matej against Dundee's Ben Grant. You can head over to staffstv.co.uk if you want to follow that one on Staffs TV. Images of that bout being shown now here.
Now, Ben Grant yesterday.
As we see Vlad Matej land a couple of shots of his own. What was that about Ben Grant?
Ben Grant yesterday, he came out firing, and he took me by surprise at how fast he was coming out of the blocks. Looks as though both of them are trying to hit punches at the moment.
Oh, big shot landed by Matej there, but Dundee's
Ben Grant is coming back slowly. Ben Grant with a jab there.
Both boxers landing here. Ben Grant pushing forward as he did in his first bout, pushing the pace early, but Vlad Matej connects with a lovely combination now.
Fantastic from Vlad Matej. There seems to be quite a characteristic between the bouts from the lower weights, because they all seem to have a break by their time, and then both of them attack at the same time. We are now heading back to ring 1, where we are seeing an under 16 weight category. Liam Bell from Sheffield Hallam in the blue corner, facing Macaulay Owen from Coventry. Now, Liam Bell yesterday, I was watching his fight and also watching his parents and guardians, who are right now unmoved, but I have not seen parents so happy after their son won the victory yesterday. Now these boys here, very similar heights.
As they touch gloves, action is ready. And you know, if this fight has been put down to so late in the afternoon, it's for a reason.
Yeah, I can see the nerves in Liam Bell's parents already.
And we're off. Bell in the blue corner representing Sheffield Hallam. Owen in the red corner representing Coventry. Sizing each other up here early in round 1 as Owen fires an overhand right but misses. Bell pushing the pace, connects with the right hook. Bell connects again.
As I said, that's a characteristic of these lower weight categories. They size each other up and then both of them attack at the same time in a melee of arms and gloves.
Good head movement from Bell here early in round 1. Owen seems to be the more active fighter. Owen pacing together combinations now, going low to the body. Bell pushing forward now. Bell connects with a left hook to the jaw. Owen fires back. Good head movement from Bell to evade those punches from Owen.
Owen is ducking very well at the moment.
Owen connects with the right hook. Oh, some good counter punching displayed here by Owen early on. Good head movement by Bell to get out of the way of that one as he pushes forward now. Oh, lovely shot to the body there from Owen.
That was just
Owen connects with the left hook now.
A few shots from either side missing there.
Both boxers have landed, although it appears that Owen is having more success with his punches. Good combination thrown by Owen now.
Just as you say that, Owen lands a great right
Bell
hand.
strikes back and pushes forward now, landing a combination of his own. Bell with another left hook. Owen connects with the left. Bell now trying to put a combination together, connects with the left. Pursuing his opponent now through to the ropes. Pushing the pace is Liam Bell late in this first round.
Another body attempt there from Liam Bell, but it comes to no avail as they size each other up one last time. Owen is in the corner.
Oh, a big shot landed by Owen there.
It almost knocked the head off of Liam Bell, as Liam Bell, after the clinch, goes straight for the body shot. This bout has been fairly even so far. as the final 10 seconds are sounded, and that motivates Macaulay Owen, who goes in for a combination. Liam Bell misses again, but goes for the body instead, and that last little hit towards the jaw for Macaulay Owen by Liam Bell. Could have got just sneaked in one more point for Liam Bell in that round. I think it's fairly even at the moment. Both boys similar fighters, or similar boxers. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, extremely close, as you said. I think Macaulay Owen from Coventry was having more success early on. Bell did start to find his range a bit late in the first, but if we're going on points scored, that one might have been edged to Owen. So Bell will need to have a talk with his trainer now and come out with a plan for round 2.
And that is exactly what he is doing. Liam Bell's parents or guardians are down there watching on, and they were on the edge of their seat for the entirety of that 3 minutes. There's a "come on Liam" shout from his mother as they both come into the corner.
Round 2 is underway now. Both boxers landing early on here in round 2. Bell with a lovely uppercut to the body with a left. Bell hits him with another right. Owen now connects. Bell connects with the right hand. Oh, good combination being thrown here by Owen.
The accuracy of these boys is really improving in this second round. In the first round, half their punches seem to miss the target, but now, even though they've been taking punches, it's almost as if they've been getting better and more accurate.
Bell needs to piece something together here, as Owen does seem to be the boxer that's landing more frequently. Oh, a lovely right hand by Bell. He's got his opponent against the ropes. Can he make him pay? Bell throwing everything he's got now. Trying to connect, but good head movement by Owen to stay out of the way. Owen fires shots of his own now.
Bell seems to be really good coming out of the clinch.
Oh, Owen connects with a left hook to the jaw of Bell.
Owen's jab seems to be
Big shots being thrown by Bell. Oh, a nice right hook there by Bell. But again, some very quick hands here from Macaulay Owen as Bell lands an uppercut of his own. Bell lands a right now, and another right. And the crowd is starting to get riled up here as both boxers are landing here in round 2.
Liam Bell's father can barely take the excitement.
Oh, Owen connects with a big right hand.
And another from the body. Macaulay Owen has caused Liam Bell some damage here.
But Bell is pushing forward. He does not seem phased by those big shots as Owen lands another one. And now Bell lands an uppercut of his own. Owen, quick hands.
Liam Bell seems to be struggling here at the moment, I think, as Macaulay Owen lands another jab.
Some quick hands from Owen. You've got to say his speed is not deteriorating as the rounds progress. Owen pushing forward now.
Another jab there from Macaulay Owen. And another.
Bell seems to be pushing forward, but every time he comes forward, Owen's connecting.
Especially to the body.
Oh, big shots being thrown by Owen now.
The left hand.
Bell rallies.
The left hand from Owen seems to be very dangerous at the moment. The combinations are extremely impressive. The right hand to break the guard of Liam Bell, and then the left to come round and whack him straight on the jaw.
That's it for round 2, and you've got to think that Coventry's Macaulay Owen might be ahead on the scorecards here.
I think so, and I think Liam Bell's parents know it as well. They've resided back into their seats.
It's not over yet, though. I think Bell needs to have a good word with his coach and come out and put something together in round 3 here. It all comes down to that determination and hunger as we reach the last round.
It's do or die now. Yes, you're completely right. It's do or die. Liam Bell's coach seems to be really trying to motivate him, as he knows that Liam Bell needs to put something down on the table if he's going to come back and win this bout. A quick check with the referee. Everyone is good to go. The competitive edge is coming out again as Macaulay Owen gets first blood. But Liam Bell comes round with a left. Macaulay Owen misses with a right jab.
Bell trying to close the distance now, but Owen firing back. Bell throws a right hook. Owen connecting though. He's on the back foot, but he's connecting with frequency here. Both boxers throwing everything they've got in the tank here in round 3. Bell pushing forward now, pursuing his opponent, but Owen mixing up his combinations well. Body shots, head shots, as Owen is relentless in his forward pressure, but he's getting caught.
The headshots look really dangerous from Macaulay Owen, and there's another one.
Solid display of boxing here by Macaulay Owen. His hand speed is not tiring at all. Hands are still quick as he peppers his opponent with the left there. Bell now putting together a combination of his own. Bell with another uppercut.
Bell looking like he's going towards the body and following through to the chin. But so does Macaulay Owen as he lands consecutive jabs, point scoring from the guy from Coventry.
Bell now trying to get something together here midway through the third.
Huge hit there from Macaulay Owen onto the left cheek of Bell.
Bell's punches appear to be losing a bit of steam here as Owen finds the target again and again. His hand speed is not slowing down. Owen relentless now, pushing the pressure himself. Both boxers connecting here late in round 3.
Both of them are getting very tired as they seem to sag towards each other like a scrum in rugby union.
Bell appears to have slowed his pace down a little bit. Owen dodging out of the way of some of those big haymakers thrown by Bell.
Owen knows that Liam Bell is tiring.
Owen connects with the left and a right. Bell connects with a punch of his own. Owen now, quick hand movement, connects with a left hook. Owen connects again to the head of Bell. Owen piling up the pressure now as this comes towards the end of round 3.
You can see Macaulay Owen digging really deep there, using everything he's got to corner Liam Bell.
Bell fires a right hook and another, but blocked by Owen. Owen still quick with his head movement, lands a left hook of his own.
Fantastic dodging there from Macaulay Owen.
Oh, lovely right hook by Owen and a left. As we reach the dying stages of round 3 now. Oh, big left hook and a body shot by Owen. And Owen is finishing style. He wants this. He really wants this.
Fantastic boxing from Owen. He really dug deep. Liam Bell is happy with his performance, but I think that's Macaulay Owens. Really good to watch. After quite a cagey first round where they both attacked at the same time, it got to the point where Macaulay Owen was essentially going on the front foot and causing Liam Bell some real aggro.
Fantastic performance from both of these boxers, but I feel that in that third round, Sheffield Hallam's Liam Bell ran out of a bit of steam there, and it was all down to Macaulay Owen's accuracy. He kept connecting even when he was on the back foot, and I'd probably edge that one to him, but let's see what the judges think. And that's it. It's gone to Coventry's Macaulay Owen, who takes the gold medal in a unanimous decision there. Sheffield Hallam, fantastic heart shown by Liam Bell to take the silver. That was a spectacular bout as we approach the last couple of bouts in ring 1 of the day.
You can see the disappointment on Liam Bell's face. I think he thought he had it after round 3 was called. I really do feel for this kid. He's stumbled down the steps, you can see the fatigue in both of these men. However, Macaulay Owen heads over to his teammates. Fantastic display by Macaulay Owen. That is exactly what we want to see. Boy, digging deep and not leaving anything on the ring. He probably had it. He had it in round 3. However, he knew that he wanted to guarantee his spot in as a gold medalist, and he wanted to guarantee that he would take the championship. Here we see in ring 1 the penultimate bout of the day, where Leeds Beckett's Catherine Pringle wears red and Jan Blackman-Price from Chichester wearing blue.
And a reminder that if you are trying to watch the fight between Essex's Reed Wade and Ivan Duniak from Liverpool John Moores, you can go to staffstv.co.uk and select the second stream, because Wade against Duniak is taking place on the second stream in ring 2, as we will be underway with action from Catherine Pringle representing Leeds Beckett against Chichester's Shian Blackman-Price in the blue corner.
Can't say I've seen these two boxers fight before, or bout before. And there it is. Liam Bell getting his silver medal. He can be proud of himself and had a very good championships and came very close. But it was just a case of running out of steam and he could not manage Macaulay Owen's stamina. Here we go. Bout 15. Catherine Pringle looks up for this one.
Leeds Beckett's Pringle in the red, Chichester's Blackman-Price in the blue. A reminder that if you're following the Duniak against Wade bout, you can head over to staffstv.co.uk and switch to the second ring. Oh, here we are now with action from ring 2. Wild shots being fired there by Duniak, but we're back in ring 1.
And there's a flurry to start off with. Fireworks in this first round, within the first 10 seconds. These two girls are not taking this bout lightly, and they both want to get the gold here.
Pringle connects there. Price pushing forward. Price connects with the overhand right. Good footwork by Price now.
Both of them are testing the waters, fending off jabs from each other.
Price with some solid footwork as she's peppering her opponent here. Oh, excellent punches being thrown here by Chichester's Blackman-Price.
Price goes into the body, but then receives a damaging jab from Pringle. But Blackman-Price goes with the left, and so does Pringle at the same time. They both connect. Both of them are hitting each other at the same time.
Price connects again with the right. And again, combination there by Price, who looks quite quick on her feet. Looks to be the faster boxer here. Pringle trying to put something together now.
This is already a breathtaking battle.
Price connects with a barrage of punches now as her opponent's backed up against the ropes.
Blackman-Price seems to have the better accuracy at the moment. However, she just takes a jab from Pringle. That looked damaging.
Price again throwing a combination together, connects with a lovely left jab there to the head of Pringle.
She comes forward with no fear.
Lovely left hook there by Price as she pushes the pace even more. Another combination to the head of Pringle. Price having some success here in round 1 as she goes to the body, mixing things up nicely here. And she goes to the body and upstairs once again. Good boxing here by Price. Pringle now needs to do something to ward this pressure off, trying to put together a combination of her own, but Price still pushing forward. Good uppercut by Price. Price has her opponent backed into a corner. Pringle needs to get out of there and put something together.
They seem to clinch together then, as if to grab a little bit of respite. This bout has got quite a bit of a big crowd as Blackman Price corners Pringle.
Price now landing another combination. She is relentless. It will be interesting to see if she can maintain this pace for all 3 rounds, should the bout go the distance.
Breathtaking action here on ring 1.
Pringle now trying to put together a combination of her own. As we approach the dying moments of round 1, both boxers connect with big shots. Pringle now fighting back. And that's it for round 1. A fantastic performance there by Chichester's Shian Blackman Price. What were your thoughts on that first round?
I think I'll give that round to Blackman Price, would you?
Absolutely. I mean, I think Pringle really needs to do something because she's getting put in the corner and she's getting peppered by her opponent. So she needs to start putting combinations together, or this could be ending earlier than the 3-round decision.
Completely right. Blackman Price is dominating the space in the ring at the moment. She is essentially deciding where her opponent is going to be, cornering her, putting her into the corner, and that's when she sees her opponent as most vulnerable and just lets rip with a combination of body shots and head shots. If Pringle doesn't up her game for this round, then I think this could even go to an RSC or a TKO.
Here we are, round 2 is underway as Price pushes forward immediately, throwing a big combination, connecting both to the body and the head. This is amazing pressure by Price. She's looking for the finish here. My goodness, what pace being set by Price. Absolutely incredible. And there
insane.
is a standing count now. A standing count for Pringle as we resume action. Price once again pushing forward. A barrage of punches now. Left,
Price.
right, left to the body.
She senses blood here. She's going all out, hell for leather, throwing the kitchen sink at Catherine Pringle.
This is excellent boxing being shown here by Blackman Price.
Pringle tries to come back.
Pringle trying to throw combinations here in 1-2s, pushing forward now.
Okay, Pringle seems to be on the ascendancy here. She's landed a few jabs.
Some good heart being shown by Pringle here.
I'm anticipating another Blackman Price flurry to come any minute now.
And there it comes.
It is.
Price has maybe slowed down a little bit now after that barrage, and Pringle lands a couple of left hooks of her own.
Pringle senses that Blackman Price is tiring. Pringle looks to be bounding around the ring at the moment as the referee gets the bout back underway. Blackman Price's wild left hand, but doesn't manage to connect as she takes a little bit of a beating in this round.
Big right hook by Price. Price now with another connection. Good combination. Price throw lands with an overhand right. Punishes her opponent's body as well. Price with another right hook and a left. Price connects with a left jab. 1-2 by Price. Having some success late in round 2 here.
Blackman Price trying to go on another flurry. And there it is, another left jab and another right hook. Left jab from Pringle to try to keep a distance. The pace in this has really slowed down now. Both girls seem to be pretty tired. However, Pringle seems to be going forward, but Blackman Price connects with a jab.
Big
and now another right hand cross.
Price. Oh, a big right hook by Price and a left.
You can see the concentration etched in these girls' faces.
Another right hook there by Price. And
Another
a
left hand from Blackman Price. 10 seconds left in this round. Blackman Price fires a right cross, and they both go for a clinch. Another right cross.
What a way to
Blackman
finish
Price.
that round. What a way.
Fantastic. She almost ended it as she'd started it.
Exactly. You've got to say that that's 2 rounds to 0 to Blackman Price. And It'll be interesting to see what Catherine Pringle's coaches say to her during this sort of interval, because she needs to come up with something big in order to get this win.
Something huge, and I'm looking forward to see if Catherine Pringle can manage to claw this one back. Blackman Price and Catherine Pringle receiving words, final words from their coaches before round 3 begins. I would like to see Blackman Price come out again as she did in the second round. Full of fire, full of energy, full of punches. Blackman Price squats, and she is away. She's already made ground on Catherine Pringle.
Round
as
3.
She goes in for a right hand cross, and her 2 left jabs connect. Pringle has not landed a punch yet.
Price connects with another left. Price now pursuing her opponent. Price connecting with both hands here, both to the head and to the body. Good boxing here by Blackman Price. Pringle needs to mix it up here in round 3. She's behind on the scorecards, you've got to think that.
Another jab from Blackman Price there, and another round right hand from Blackman Price hits its mark. However, Pringle is doing what she can to get back into this bout. Perhaps it is not enough. She seems to be holding off too much as Blackman Price comes forward. Good. Pringle connects with a right. Blackman Price goes to the body and clinches. She is told to keep her head up by the referee. And now the boxing will continue as Blackman Price comes forward. She has Pringle towards the ropes.
Price now landing a combination. The referee has a quick word. Pringle backed against the ropes. Both boxers throwing shots now, but Price having more success.
You can see Blackman Price giving it everything she's got, as if she's winding up that right arm, ready to punch a killing blow into Catherine Pringle.
Good movement here by Price late in round 3. She connects with the left jab. Price pursuing her enemy, pursuing her opponent. Good right hook to the body. Oh, Pringle starting to put something together now. Pringle now getting more active, starting to throw a few more shots, increasing that volume now. Oh, but big shots thrown by Blackman Price.
Fantastic right hand there, and a left from Blackman Price. Both these boxers seem to be doing a little bit of footwork as they both come together like 2 rams locked together in a fight in a misty autumn day. Blackman Price lands a left jab. And another. And then that left hook from Blackman Price looks really dangerous as Blackman Price goes on a little bit of a flurry, cornering Pringle.
Blackman Price looking impressive, still pushing the pace here in round 3. Connects with a left and a right uppercut there now. She's mixing things up nicely.
She's mixing things up, definitely. And she's connecting with every punch that she throws.
As we approach the dying moments of this 3rd and final round.
Blackman Price has got this in the bag, I feel. She doesn't need to do anything silly.
And there we go. That is it. Spectacular performance there from Blackman Price in the blue corner. And Pringle did what she could, tried to weather the storm, but you've got to feel that that's a unanimous decision in the favour of Price.
I would certainly be surprised if Catherine Pringle comes away with the victory here. I think this is Blackman Price is all over. She seems very confident. She seems very pumped as Pringle comes over to applaud, to shake hands with the coaches of her opponents. And Ivan Duniak has just won in round 2. We saw him yesterday. 18-year-old, you said.
Yep, it went to a decision, but he won on that bout in ring 2. Ivan Duniak there getting the job done. For all that action, you can head over to staffstv.co.uk and witness all the action there. Here in round 1, Blackman Price has just been awarded the decision and the gold medal after a fantastic performance against Catherine Pringle. you've got to say that was one of the best female performances we've seen all tournament, wasn't it?
Yes, definitely. Sheena Nobili has impressed me during the 3 days. However, I think Shan Blackman-Price there, representing Chichester, has really shown up every other girl in this competition.
Absolutely, Matt. But this is the big one. This is the one we've all been waiting for, isn't it?
You took the words out of my mouth. It is in ring 1. Sheffield Hallam's Rizard Lewicki against Leeds Beckett's Brady Perkins. I interviewed Brady Perkins yesterday ahead of this bout. He said looking forward to it. He said he's trying to get himself focused and ready for the bout. Doing a few exercises along the way just to keep him fit and healthy. However, it's Lewicki sporting his traditional and well-renowned illuminous green and yellow shoes.
I tell you what, you've got to feel
shiny grey trunks.
You've got to feel here that this is a repeat of last year's final, and you've got to feel that Lewicki could be at his weakest after that massive performance he had yesterday against
Alexandro Farrell.
Farrell from Northumbria. How many punches can an opponent take and come back and look fresh in the final today? So you've got to say that Leeds Beckett Perkins has a clear chance to come and put something together here.
For definite. I think, yes, you're completely right. I think Rizard Lewicki took a bit of a beating yesterday, and this may be his toughest bout in a final yet, because of the semi-final that he had yesterday. I think if he's still fresh after yesterday, then it could be really, really tough. However, yesterday's battle was difficult for him. Now, just a little bit of context about the reigning champion. In 2015, he had a punch velocity of 23.4 kilometers per hour for his right hand. That was in 2015, and the fastest that the boxing science program at Sheffield Hallam had ever recorded on the program, which is insane. That was when he was 19. Now, imagine what his right hand is like now, and I certainly would not want to be Brady Perkins facing that right hand.
Here we go, as the announcer gives us the information. In the red corner, representing Sheffield Hallam, Rizard Lewicki, and in the blue corner, representing Leeds Beckett, Brady Perkins. Expect this to be fight of the evening.
Jade Pearce, Lewicki's other half, lost her earlier battle, and now can the 10 times Yorkshire champion and 2 times national champion, current holder of the Challenge champion belt, defeat his last year's final competitor, Brady Perkins of Leeds Beckett.
And here we go. Are off in round 1. Lewicki pushing forward straight away, feinting with that head movement we've become accustomed to seeing over the past couple of days. Perkins staying grounded here, waiting for his chance. Both boxers in a bit of a feeling out process as of yet. Lewicki pushing forward now, hasn't thrown much just yet. Lewicki now throws a combination, quick hands from him.
There's that perfect right hand again from Lewicki.
Connects with a left hook as well, but Brady fires back. Brady Perkins fires back, and Lewicki connects with another combination. Oh, big shot there by Perkins, but Lewicki pushing the pace here in round 1. Both boxers are connecting here.
Lewicki, during the clinch, goes for Brady Perkins' body. You can see the tension in this arena right now.
Oh, a good right hand there by Perkins.
Everyone is silent. Eyes on the boxing as Lewicki lands a flurry of punches onto Brady Perkins. They're told to release each other as Lewicki looks to bound towards Perkins.
Perkins connects with another left hook there. A competitive bout here so far in round 1. Lewicki throws a combination, but Perkins having some success and landing some shots. Lovely combination there by Lewicki. A right uppercut and a left uppercut now.
You can see Lewicki's got the reach on Brady Perkins. Lewicki definitely initiating more of the punching.
As the referee splits the 2 boxers. We're back underway now. Quick hands from Lewicki.
Lewicki then was
Good body shot by Lewicki there with a right hook.
However, Brady Perkins has hit Lewicki on the body before,
Lewicki
and there's a
connecting
headshot
couple
on
of times
Lewicki.
now. Big shots there from Lewicki, the champion. Perkins pushing the pace forward now. Has Lewicki against the ropes. What a fantastic bout this is. Lewicki now with a strong body shot there.
Lewicki almost looks unfazed by Brady Perkins' efforts.
Perkins having some success even though he's on the back foot. Perkins goes to the body with a left hook.
Both of them eyeing up each other. If I can get my teeth in. I think they've fallen out after the intensity of this bout.
Big shots now, quick combination, flurry of punches. And that's it for round one.
I'm surprised Brady Perkins is still standing after that flurry from Lewicki. It seems every time Brady Perkins comes forward, it's Lewicki who just comes in and really takes Brady Perkins' wind out of him.
I've got to say, it's closer than I thought it was going to be. Perkins landed some spectacular shots there in the round, and maybe after watching that bout against Farrell yesterday, feels that he does have a chance. It's by no means a one-sided story here in round one. Perkins connecting with a few vicious left hooks there.
For definite. I think it's Lewicki's counter-punching that is the difference at the moment. When Lewicki initiates, he hits his target. However, when Brady Perkins initiates, he also hits his target, but it's the counter-punch from Lewicki that is proving the difference. Both of these boxers are incredible talents. Lewicki is already on the Team GB development camp.
And here we go for round two, as Lewicki takes the center of the ring now. Oh, big shots landed by both boxers. Lewicki pushing the pressure. Lewicki connects with a 1-2.
Everyone is watching in awe as these two athletes battle it out in ring
Lewicki
one.
connects with another right hook. Quick hands here from Lewicki, the champion.
Another jab from Lewicki hits its mark, but Brady Perkins comes in with another jab. And now they're both vying each other up.
Good head movement from Lewicki, something we've grown used to seeing over the past couple of days. But Perkins fires some good body shots. Lewicki responds with a 1-2.
It's a case of Brady punches, but Lewicki just punches harder.
Oh, a lovely left hook by Lewicki there, connecting with the jaw of Brady Perkins.
He spots the gaps in Perkins' guard so well.
You can see the mark on Perkins' face from that last one. Oh, another lovely left hook. Some dominant display here by Lewicki. Big right hook by Lewicki, and that's going to get a standing count. Massive right hook.
Huge,
as Brady Perkins gets a standing
punch
count
from Lewicki. Huge. It was that left hook that put Perkins on the ropes, and then the right-handed punch, just
and we
sent
are
Perkins
back
to the floor.
underway now. That's got to have given Lewicki some even more confidence if he needed it at all. Perkins still firing shots, but Lewicki pushing forward.
Brady Perkins, of course,
Lewicki now pushing forward, landing combinations to the head of Perkins.
Perkins receiving another count now. I can't believe this man is still standing. It's the shake of the head. Lewicki nods. He thinks he's got it. No, Perkins is carrying on. Brave man to carry on against Lewicki in this kind of form. You can see that Farrell's battle with him yesterday did not faze Lewicki whatsoever as he comes in with a combination. Brady Perkins can only hold Lewicki at the moment.
Good heart shown here by Brady Perkins. He's not giving up. His speed still seems to be there, but Lewicki continues his barrage of punches now.
Brady Perkins up
Lewicki
against the
connecting
ropes.
again now. Big shots being thrown by Lewicki now. Uppercut through the body there by Lewicki. That's it for round 2. And you've got to say, whereas round 1 I thought was fairly close, in round 2, Lewicki's combinations were fantastic. And he got 2 standing counts there, so you've got to put it in favour of Lewicki now, don't you?
I think it's, yes, definitely. I think some people up in the gantry have said that it could be a walkover for Lewicki. However, Brady Perkins is certainly putting up a fight. He's doing what he can to stop Lewicki, but I think Brady Perkins' guard cannot ride the punches that Lewicki is producing, because my word, they are phenomenal. They must be the toughest punches that we have seen in this competition. He certainly was saving himself during that Farrell bout.
Yep, I mean, I'm surprised after he took some of those massive shots from Farrell. I would say Farrell's punches were the punches of the tournament, but Lewicki took that, got the win, and here he is looking fresh as a daisy on day 3. Phenomenal.
Very well said, as round 3. Okay, the
Perkins just getting looked at here by the referee, and we are off.
Well, the referee is talking to both boxers at the moment. As you can see, the left eye of Brady Perkins has been taken some battering by that
Straight
right
away,
hand of
Lewicki
Lewicki.
come out and landing some success here in round 3. Oh, Perkins fires back a beautiful combination of his own. He knows that he needs to put something together to get this win.
And Lewicki seems to be shaken here a little bit by Brady
Lewicki's
Perkins.
The referee just having a word with both of these boxers here in round 3. And we're back underway now.
Oh, fantastic jab to break the guard of Brady Perkins there by Lewicki. And now they're clinching a consecutive body shots as the referee calls them forward again with the timeout. Both of them look tired. Lewicki knows he's in a battle at the moment. Another body shot from Brady Perkins.
Pushing forward, although Lewicki still appears to be very quick on his feet. Quick head movement. Lovely 1-2 there. Big body shots being thrown by Lewicki. And Brady fires some body shots of his own back.
Brady's guard is working well for him, but he has to grimace as Lewicki breaks the guard and fires 2 consecutive powerful punches onto Brady Perkins' nose. I'm surprised this man is still standing. Give him credit as Lewicki lands 2 body shots and a perfect
lovely
left
right
cross.
hook there by Lewicki, and another one. Oh, and another connection to the head there from Lewicki.
This
Big
is
body shot with the
breathtaking.
left.
Absolutely breathtaking. Jade Pierce is behind Lewicki on the sideline, cheering him on, after she could only settle for silver earlier on. Brady Perkins with the jab, but all he can do is clinch with the reigning
Lewicki
champion.
now with the big right hand. Good
Brady
combination
Perkins is
by
on the
Lewicki.
ropes.
Big uppercuts to the body of Perkins by Lewicki. As we reach the final stages of round 3 now, Perkins needs to pull something out of the bag here. He needs to go for it. If he wants this gold medal, he's got to go for it. Lewicki pushing the pace.
Lewicki seems to be setting the pace at the moment. You can see the blood from Brady Perkins' eye as Brady Perkins aims for the body. Their punches collide as they both look to attack and get the final points in this round. Not long to go now.
Big body shot by Lewicki. Misses with the left.
10 seconds left in this bout.
Big shots now by Lewicki. Perkins throws what he can.
Lewicki fends it off.
Throws a combination, but it's too little, too late. Fantastic performance.
Huge applause around the Sir Stanley Matthews Sports Centre. We know we have witnessed a fantastic bout between 2 heavyweights in the competition.
My goodness, well, it didn't disappoint at all, did it?
Well, I'm breathless. I am absolutely breathless.
I think Perkins needed to get a bit more done in round 3 there if he wanted to have a chance at a decision. I think it's fairly safe to say that this one's going to be given to Sheffield Hallam's Levicki, don't you?
Yes, I think Perkins put up a very fair battle. However, it wasn't what Farrell could produce yesterday, and I don't think it's enough to beat Levicki, as Levicki seems to be boxing at his best. As we await for the decision.
In ring A, in tonight's final bout, the winner and National University champion by unanimous decision in the ring.
It's Rizard Levicki. Rizard Levicki is now 3-time National BUCS champion. An incredible achievement by the man from Sheffield. And if there are Team GB scouts out here today, I'm sure they're looking at this man and thinking he is one for the future. Remember the name, folks. Rizard Levicki. Brady Perkins can certainly be proud of his performance. As Levicki makes his way down the silver steps from the ring and hugs his teammates. Soon he will be collecting his gold medal. Well, that is it. That is it. Today we have seen a few fantastic finals. I'd say every fight, every bout that we have watched has been incredible. I have really enjoyed it. Itai has really enjoyed it, and that is it for the day. It is 5:06. We have witnessed some incredible boxing. Don't forget, let us know what you've thought of the day by tweeting or searching on Facebook at OMG Staffs or at Staffs TV, as we see Levicki and Brady Perkins, worthy winner and runner-up, collecting their medals and posing for the camera. Thank you very much for joining us. I will now hand you over to our presenters in the studio.
Hello and welcome back. Well, what a day's action it has been, hasn't it, Ty?
It has indeed. It did not disappoint. I mean, we knew that today is the final day, all the medals at stake, so we did see some more reserved boxing, but it did not disappoint at all. Some spectacular bouts. Any standout moments for you throughout the course of the day, Louis?
Today, the bout we just had right now between Levicki and Perkins was a good fight, I felt. Despite the fight that Levicki had yesterday, he was on good form today, wasn't he?
He was indeed. I mean, it just shows how much of a champion he actually is, because yesterday he was up against that Northumbria boxer, Farrell, who really brought it to him, connected with some big hooks, but Levicki was able to withstand that, pull out the win, and you'd had to wonder how he was going to come out today after 2 previous days boxing, but he looked fresh as a daisy. You've got to say, very quick on his feet, spectacular head movement, and won in a unanimous decision there. A valiant effort by Brady Perkins, but it wasn't quite enough. There were some other standout moments throughout the course of the day for me. Blackman Price from the female categories looked impressive in that penultimate bout of the day in ring 1. Really, did you manage to watch that one?
Yes, no, I did. I thought Blackman Price was on very impressive form. Just went from strength to strength throughout the rounds. A class act to finish off the ladies' competition.
Yeah, a well-deserved gold medal there. And of course, the highlight of the day yesterday was Nottingham Trent's Ozigi, who put together a fantastic finish yesterday. He came out today and got the win as well. So, all round a very positive day, I think. A very high level of boxing. As we mentioned a couple of days ago, we weren't sure what kind of caliber of boxer we were going to see throughout the tournament, but we've seen elite level boxing here, head movement, footwork, left hands, right hands, all being pieced together for an extremely high level.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Atai. It has been a wonderful show of talent we've had on here today and in the previous 2 days as well.
It has
But
indeed.
Ozigi, as you just mentioned earlier, I thought again came out the blocks. There were a few times when I wasn't sure if he was going to make it through necessarily, but the third round showed his true dominance and got it on a split, and it was a very impressive victory overall for him.
Absolutely. We are going to be joined shortly by Matt, who has been commentating alongside me today. So we'd like to welcome Matt to the studio.
Hello guys.
Hi Matt, how have you been? How did you find commentating today on the final day of the action?
Oh, incredible. I've really enjoyed the day so far. As you can see, I'm a little bit breathless after the action today because it was insane. I can just see Lewicki now really talking to his coaches, talking to his fans, because that last bout was incredible.
Yeah, no, I think that was probably fight of the day, and it was fitting that it was the final fight of the tournament.
Oh yes, it was the final fight yesterday and the final fight today, and I think yesterday's bout was a little bit closer between Farrell and Lewicki. However, there he is on the ring. He is, and I think that Brady Perkins, he put up a fight today. As I said, not as good as Farrell yesterday, but the determination in that man was absolutely applaudable, because he took those knocks, and it's weird because he came out after 3 rounds and he looked a completely different man because he's taken such a battering. However, he stood strong and was a really worthy runner-up for a second time in 2 years.
Yeah, so obviously back-to-back championships for Lewicki. Matt, if you had to choose a highlight of the whole weekend,
What
would you choose?
weekend?
The whole weekend.
It's a tricky one.
To pick one. I think my favourite...
We've seen over 100 bouts in here.
Have we? Well, one of my favourite bouts today has got to be Tia Blundell's. I can't remember off the top of my head who was facing. However, that was a fantastic bout between the two of them. One that I really particularly enjoyed.
Actually, he's been one of the star performers at these championships. He had a very great opening win on Friday. Yeah. Got through the second round very easily.
I think he lost today. However,
yeah.
His characteristics in the ring have really impressed me. Also, you've got to mention Ozigi's highlight yesterday, the huge right hand uppercut. And today he came in and really showed the credentials that he showed yesterday. Came in with a similar boxing style where he started off slowly, started to work out where his opponent's weaknesses were and almost tire them out, ride the waves as you say, and then come out in round 2 and round 3 and unleash what he'd been saving in round 1, which was really incredible. And he went on to deservedly win the competition.
Absolutely, and I think another boxer that we need to mention as a conclusion, obviously, is Gegic. London Met's Gegic had a fantastic tournament.
Yeah.
And as I say, he looked good throughout the tournament, and he came through today and got the win, got the gold medal. What did you think of Gegic's performance?
I think it wasn't as strong as yesterday and the day before. I think he won on TKOs. Yesterday, the opposition's coach was throwing in the towel in round 2 because he knew that Gegic was on form. However, today he was put under more pressure, but the power of that man and the power of the upper body was again on hand to get him the victory.
All right, now we're just going to have to show you an interview we had with Amy, who is from the BUCS organisation.
Hello.
Hi Amy. How's it gone for you?
Yeah, extremely successfully. The staff's team, you guys, the BUCS team, even the competitors, everyone's put in an absolute shift this weekend. And it's been so successful, absolutely smashed last year, so I'm really proud of how it's gone.
What would you say were the sort of key moments, the key highlights of this weekend?
Me personally, once registration's done, everyone's weighed in, I'm a happy person. But just watching the last fight with Hallam with Lewicki, absolutely flooring the other guy was probably one of the best fights. But also a big shout out to Big Dave, who had to wait 2 days for his fight and fought today. Was a minute in the ring and absolutely smashed the guy from Derby.
Round one.
Yeah,
Round one.
it was incredible. So yeah, top 2 highlights for me, definitely.
Excellent. And moving forward, do you think this is something that you will bring back to Staffordshire?
I hope so, but just today I've had numerous other universities come up to me, and because they're so impressed with how Staffordshire have done, how you guys have done, and the quality of the competition, that they really want to put in bids to host this event, which is brilliant. A couple of years ago we were struggling to find hosts, so it's really great that we've got to a point now where other people are fighting to have this competition at their universities.
Yeah.
How long have you been involved with BUCS now?
I've been there for 2.5 years. Before that, I worked on other sort of major events, but yeah, it's a great opportunity for me to learn how to sort of organise loads of different types of events. I don't just look after boxing, I look after surfing, rugby sevens, clay pigeon shooting, so it's a wide variety and it keeps me busy.
Yeah, very busy indeed.
Yeah.
It's been a great tournament, and we're hoping that this sort of inspires participants from Stoke-on-Trent to get involved. Something that Northumbria's coach Luke was telling us yesterday, that we've got all this coverage, but it would be good to get some local people to get behind as well.
Yeah, absolutely. If you look at the size of the team from Northumbria, they hosted the competition over 2 years ago, and it has just impacted their club massively. Having it on their doorstep means that loads more people are in the club. So I really hope that people at Staffordshire Uni see this and think, yeah, I'd love to be part of the club, and hopefully get a few more entries next year.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Amy, for joining us. And next up, we've got the highlights coming through from all today's action. You can tune in now to the highlights.
I've been wishing for you, 'cause I wish to see.
Some wild swings there by Ryan Rodriguez.
Coming home to me. I've been waiting for you, just been waiting to be.
And the Billy moving very, very well. Gornick backing up against the ropes.
Feinting and then connecting with the left. There is blood on Arbuzov's shoulder.
There is a
blood
cut
that
there.
belongs to TC.
Let's go!
Wow. Wow.
And the towel has been thrown in. Joshua Deacon of Nottingham Trent by TKO. And a show of confidence there from Ivan Juniak in the red.
Let's go!
Wow.
Both waiting for each other to pounce. Definitely a game of boxing chess here.
Wow.
Second bout on ring one is underway.
Again, the body shot from Maxwell. No, the referee's called it off.
Hear that last shot I could hear from up here, that one.
Let's go!
And Omnisan coming out with it.
This is unbelievable.
Frightening pace. As the referee issues another standing count.
We have another standing count. Don't forget from
And the referee says it's over.
Oh, he stopped
It's
it.
over. Trainer with the win.
Unbelievable.
Oh, and his face says it all. He doesn't think there should be a standing count there.
No, and the crowd are outraged, but the referee has called it.
The referee's called it, and Kayali cannot believe it.
Our first split decision of the day. Standard of boxing today has been outrageous.
I think Enabuja has injured his left arm.
Ziggy lands again,
His
and
mouth
again.
guard's out. His mouth guard's out. I don't think he can take many more, and he's wobbled it. Spaghetti legs, and it's the end. Ozigi just one too many punches for Burridge.
I've been up, down again, chasing dreams, drowning in all your love.
Wow. Shock win here. Vicky has won this tournament 2 years in a row. Vicky exploding against the ropes here. Got Farrell up against the ropes. Farrell's answering back.
Saved by the klaxon.
Too close to call at this stage.
Is neck and neck.
Wow.
Oh, and it's Levicki. It's the narrowest of victories, but the two-time national champion